She had Ivory looking like Nelly with the little band-aid. Underlay, mommy, E-I, okay? Like, what?
Let's be clear, I ain't never took a loss. Every time I go shopping, I ain't gotta check the cost. Still independent, still my own boss. Still got bad bitches coming up they draws. Keep the beat up like a motherfucking Frito. Lucci flaming hot like a motherfucking Cheeto. This is not an act, I am not Don Cheeto. So the nigga L, treat him like a free code. Yeah, you heard right, I'm a whole ass gangster. Made him eat my butt, I ain't even say thank ya. First gon' fuck, no nigga, I'm a prankster. I can make a thug nigga feel like a wankster. Pull up down my green like Shigo.
What's up, Lucci Gang? It's your girl, Lucci V, and welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another video, and I know you guys have been wondering where I have been. I know you guys want to know how I feel about Big Legs versus Ivory. I know you guys want to know my recap on Baddies Midwest episode 11 and 12. I know. So today, we're going to get into some things, okay? So if you would like to get into the tea with me, then stay tuned to this video right here. But first, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, ding, 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 and let's get it. Okay, you guys, let me just say I missed you guys so much. Like, what? So, where have I been? I did not expect to start off my 2025 like this. A lot of you guys have been sending messages like, we're concerned about you. You haven't posted on Instagram. You haven't been on Twitter. You haven't been on any social media. We think something's going on with you. And you guys are right. I did suffer a health scare for these past 2 weeks. I have been trying to recover and get better. I'm still not 100%. I'm actually on my way back to the hospital to meet with the doctor in like the next 2 hours. But I wanted to try to film something before I left out just to give you guys an update because I don't want to leave you guys concerned anymore. I'm not going to go into detail right now about what exactly is going on with me just because I'm still waiting on certain information from the doctor that I'm going to be getting today. And not only that, I just don't know if I want to be as transparent about it because even though I know majority of you guys really do care about me and really do care about my well-being, there are some people that watch me and look for things to be mean about. You know, they want to take information and be able to use it against me and throw it in my face and try to be spiteful and hurt my feelings with it. So I don't know yet if I'm going to go into detail about what's going on with me, but I will say today was the first day in 2 weeks that I have been able to stand up without being dizzy. So I wanted to take advantage of that and film something for you guys. I'm trying to keep my energy up, but it's honestly not there. You know, I do want to say that while I was recovering, I remember I texted one of my friends and I was like, I have to hurry up and get better because I don't want them to be mad at me on YouTube. And she was like, look at what you're going through right now. Your main concern is pleasing people on YouTube and not getting better. That's crazy. And I had to really think about it. Like, this is crazy, but I just don't like to let you guys down and disappoint you guys. Now, I will say I was completely shocked because I only received really like 1 or 2 messages of people being mean, like, hurry up with the recap, blah, blah, blah. Everyone else was just like, oh my gosh, where have you been, girl? You haven't uploaded on Instagram. You haven't been on TikTok, nothing. Like, something is going on. Like, I'm glad you guys know now that if I'm not uploading and I'm not giving y'all the content, it's for a good reason. Like, y'all, I was so overwhelmed with joy when I finally checked my phone and checked my comments and checked my DMs on Instagram, and you guys were like, girl, we concerned about you. Where you at? We praying for you. Like, something has to be wrong. Like, now there was one person that was really mean. And let's get into you because I got a screenshot. Yeah. And the only reason why I screenshot this person is because they decided to write me in a comment on YouTube and DM it to me on Instagram. Like, what was the need? So this person said, why do it take you an entire week to film a 10-minute video? No way we should have to wait an entire week for your reviews. And I love your reviews. I just think it's not for you. You clearly too busy at this point just uploading audio. Y'all, when do I be taking a week to upload my Baddies reviews, y'all? I upload every week between Monday and Wednesday. Like, for the past couple weeks, it's always been either Monday or Tuesday for my reviews. The latest is Wednesday. The show come on Sunday, so how do I be taking a week? And then to say it's not for me, like I don't be waking up extra early before I have stuff to do to film the recaps. Like when I wasn't filming that show in LA for the whole month of September, I didn't pack my ring light with me so I could film my recaps inside the hotel. Like, are you cool? But that's okay because some of y'all had my back and was clocking. Somebody said Clippy Land. I'm gonna shout out. I'm only gonna shout out the ones that had my back. Clippy Land said maybe something bad happened. She didn't post anything on Instagram either. Give her some grace. Hello. Um, Brandon said give her some time. Something bad might have happened. And then someone else says yeah, it's been almost 2 weeks, and I need her opinion on Baddies, Ivory versus Big Legs. She's never going to reach her goal of 100K like this. I hope she's okay, though, because she hasn't posted on Instagram either. Now, you clearly know something is wrong because you're like, okay, I hope she's okay, though, because she hasn't posted on Instagram either. But you don't care. All you care about is getting my opinion on Big Legs versus Ivory. And then to say she's never going to reach 100K like this, baby, as much as I want to reach 100K, me being alive and my health is way more important than that. So if I'm not going to reach 100K because I have to be in the hospital and all that, then like that's just what it is, boo. Like I don't know what you're talking about. But Brandon Clockturn was like, you need help. You're throwing shade while trying to act like you're concerned. Exactly. Like that's so weird. Like, but everyone else sent me nothing but nice messages, you guys, and I really appreciate that, y'all. Like I was so nervous to finally check my messages when I was able to like really sit up and get to my phone and everything. And when I did and I saw all of you guys just like, we love you, we praying for you, we hope you're okay, like I was really like overwhelmed. Okay, not the crying. No, I'm not gonna do that. Wait, I'm not one of the people that be crying on YouTube. Hold on, hold on. Okay, I had to reel it back in. I had to reel because I'm not about to be on here crying. Okay, but I really appreciate you guys for the concern, for the prayers, all of that. Like I said, I'm still not 100%, but today I was able to stand up and walk around and everything without being dizzy. So I was like, I've been looking crusty for 2 weeks. Haven't done my makeup in 2 weeks. Haven't done my hair. Haven't had no lip gloss on. Haven't had no lashes. I don't even have any nails on. But I was like, I gotta do something, very much something. So hopefully I get some good answers today when I go meet with the doctor in a few hours. I'm gonna try to edit this and upload it before I leave out and go to the doctor. So hopefully I can. But thank you guys so much once again. Now let's get into it. I'm gonna do a quick little run through. I'm not gonna do the recaps as in detail as I normally do because I know I'm really late for the Big Legs versus Ivory situation, and I'm not really late for this current week's episode, but we know how this episode went. No shade. But okay, let's get into it. Everyone wants to know my opinion on Big Legs versus Ivory. Okay, now, the whole room situation. I understand what Ivory was saying, like, oh, since we off camera we had been moved in the night before, we knew who rooms was who, so Big Legs pushing the issue like I'm not getting out the room. That's why she wanted to swap with her. Now I do understand Big Legs' point as well too, because she like, since we didn't know as viewers what was going on behind the scenes, if she would have just left out the room, it would have made it look like Ivory was punking her. So that's why she was like, I'm not going anywhere. I understand both sides. It's like, either show us what really be happening off the camera, or you know what I'm saying, it's that's too much that we gotta decipher what really, like, just let the stuff be happening natural. Like do it like old school reality TV. Like why y'all planning scenes and all that? Like just let it happen. That would make it so much easier to understand what's going on. But anyways, round one in the room, I would give it to Ivory. I feel like she overpowered Big Lex on that first round. You know, she got some stomps in with Big Lex on the floor. Like I will give that round to Ivory. Second round, when they got downstairs, that second round, it gave Ty to me. No shade. It gave Ty. Now those last few rounds though, Big Lex tore. I'm sorry. Big Lex tore. I ain't gonna hold y'all. To me, all the last couple rounds, I know some people was like, oh, because Ivory got her on the couch and got on top of her. It don't matter. Big Lex tore. Like when you watch it in slow-mo, like Ivory was missing a lot and it was like going to Big Lex shoulders. Big Lex was make hurt. She was like playing what's that game? Call of Duty or something, like, cause she had the target and she was make landed them, like she, hey, Big Lex. she ain't nothing to play with. That's all I'm gonna say. She was landing dead in Ivory face. Like, she had Ivory looking like Nelly with the little band-aid. Underlay, underlay, mommy, E-I, E-I, okay? Like, what? Hey, I don't care. But did anybody peep Anna kind of push her down as she was like, her and Ivory was falling towards the couch? Anna said that it was like because they was falling towards her, but I don't know. Big legs. You kind of need that with Anna. No shade. Like, you gotta need that with Anna. Now, like, yeah. I've been seeing some people online like, oh, the only reason why Big Legs be getting Ivory is because she tall and she got reach. But when people used to be like, oh, all Ivory do is use her weight, people used to be like, oh, it's no rules to fighting. So it's like, what's the difference? Big Legs use her reach, Ivory use her weight. Like, when she saw that she couldn't get in there with Big Legs with the arms, she rushed her and used her weight and put her on the couch. It's like, it is what it is. Like, it's no excuse. Like, Big Legs just got them hands. Like, I'm sorry. Like, the thing is, I like both of them though. So I'm not biased. I don't, I feel like a lot of people, when you have a fave, you kind of turn a blind eye or move the goalposts for what's what and what's rules and what's not to try to cater to your fave. The difference with me is I don't know none of these people. I'm not like a stan or I like who I like on the show, but I don't have no faves to the point where it's just like I turn a blind eye to what it is. I'm not biased. It is what it is. Like I said, I give Ivory that first round in the room. The second round, I feel like I gave Ty. All them other rounds, Big Legs tore her. And I feel like that's why she wanted to keep going. Like, because she knew that she was not working Big Legs. I'm sorry, okay? So in the midst of all this, DTB and Pretty P run their fades with each other. And how many rounds was it? 3 rounds. Okay. I love me some Diamond, but I don't think Diamond won any of those rounds. She did get a good kick on Pretty P at the end, but I don't know, like, I didn't want to admit that, but I'm sorry. I feel like Diamond did not win none of the rounds. Now, I did see she felt like on Twitter, she was saying she felt like it gave Ty. I mean, it didn't give Ty to me. I felt like Pretty P won, but I mean, she said she want to run it back at the reunion, so I guess we're gonna see how it is at the reunion, okay? So after asking 557,000 times who should go home, Natalie says no one's going home, but she's going to have Scotty give out a baddie chain. And up for the chains is Big Lex and Jazz, which I thought was weird because on the last episode, Jazz was the person up for elimination. So how is she up for the chain? I feel like she was only up for the chain because she cashed off friend and she, she got her little motion already. And I'm sorry, but that's what I feel like because that was weird. But, when they let Jazz know that she's up for nomination for the chain, she said she wants to nominate Pretty P. Why are you trying to nominate somebody else for what they're trying to do for you? Yes, Pretty P and Summer and Dolly and everybody else deserve the chain more than you, but girl, they trying to give it to you. So how you gonna try to give it up to somebody else? And Scotty's like, oh, well, she's been a girl's girl, so I'm gonna give it to her. Now we found out later on. Now I've been seeing clips online. They saying that Ivory told Scotty, I guess, if she give the chain to Big Lex, or she going to fight whoever give the chain to Big Lex or something like that. So now they saying Scotty was scared to give the chain to Big Lex. Scotty said she wasn't scared. She just gave it to Jazz because that's who she liked. But it's just like, how was she up for elimination the night before and now she's getting the baddie chain? Y'all was just debating on whether she was born and if she should go home. But now she lit enough to get a baddie chain? Y'all got to make it make sense to me. Like, at this point, y'all giving out baddie chains like Halloween candy, baby. Okay, trick or treat, baddie. Like, it's crazy. Okay. Summer ends up running up, snatching Jazz chain when she got it. Now, y'all know I do enjoy Summer on the show, but I thought that gave hater. That was lame. But no shade. I feel like this the first round. I could say I feel like Jazz was getting Summer. You know what I'm saying? Hey, clock it. I feel like Jazz, you kind of ate that round, okay? So before the booking that they had that night, Rolly went to meet with Slim. Slim tries to apologize. She wants another chance. She wants Rolly to forgive her. Rolly says no. And Rolly says that she can come back and be on the baddies if she's her assistant. And Slim is like, okay, yeah, I'm a pet. Like, I don't know if she like in a bad financial situation or something and she desperate, but like, No, I'm sorry. You not finna talk to me like that. Like, you saying I gotta go fetch for you, basically, a pet? Like, you a little dog or something? Like, that's crazy. They head to the club. Ivory saying she wants smoke with whoever changed the names. Now, Natalie did say it was me, but she also did follow up with, I will take the fall for everyone else. So it's like, yes, she did say it was her, but then she did make it seem like it wasn't really her and she was just going to take the blame for everybody. So it's just like, I do know one thing. She ain't act like how she acted in that confessional. Yeah, I did it, and she ain't say it like that. I know that much. That energy wasn't there. Okay. DCB and Akbar, they apologize to each other and hug. They arrive at S2 in Chicago, the taco night, which is actually my friends that are the promoters for that night. It be busting in there. Sydney Star pops up. And I saw someone on Twitter say, I feel like they be paying Sydney to do that to make her look. No, as somebody that's her friend in real life, no, they don't be paying her to do that. She just does that. She just follows them around and pop up. Like, she just does that on her own, honey, okay? It was lit up in there. When they left out, someone outside the club kicked DCB in the stomach, and we found out that it was actually Pretty P's sister. And Pretty P tried to make it seem like, oh, she didn't know what was going on. But it's like, girl, y'all live in Milwaukee. Your sister drove all the way to Chicago from Milwaukee. You clearly got on the phone with her and told her you was getting into it with Diamond the Body. Clock it, girl. Stop playing. Okay, now the next episode, episode 12, was boring and long and drawn out. So they went to Wildin' Out. And this is the thing, like, people were saying that this episode is boring. And then I saw people in the comments like, well, y'all say y'all tired of only the fighting, but then when they do other stuff, y'all say it's boring. This is the thing. Like, a lot of the stuff on there, it was just like too long and drawn out. I enjoy when they do other stuff besides fighting, but why do we have to see them at the sound check for like 30 minutes? Like, why do we need to see that? We did not need to see them sitting at the table where Emma kept talking about some she gotta take a boo-boo. Like, you're boring and you trying to find your moment by saying you got a boo-boo. Like, ew, mud butt. Like, are you cool? Like, ew. Like, it was nice to see them do Wildin' Out. It was fun. It was a lot of cringe moments on the stage with Hitman Holla. Hitman Holla is actually my brother. Like, that's like not my blood brother, but like that's my friend. Like, he's hella cool. He is an attractive guy, but the way that they was acting about him, ooh, Hitman Holla, you can nut in my throat. Like, what? Like, what? Like, the stuff Scotty said, the stuff Akbar said, it was so cringy and weird. Akbar's was damn near worse. I don't know. Like, ugh. Okay, like, throw the whole episode away. No shade. But next week looks like it's gonna be going down. Nunu comes and it looked like she giving Biggie the works. Okay, Anna had to jump in. They jumped Nunu. You already know how I feel about the jumping. Not with the jumping. Especially like Nunu is not a big girl, so it's like what y'all jumping her for? Okay. Looks like Ivory and Big Lex gonna be getting into it again. Summer versus Slim. So I don't even understand what Summer issue is with Slim. You don't even know that girl, okay? I'm trying to think if there's anything on the last episode that I want to touch on. Not for real. It was pretty boring. No shade. Like, half the episode was them at sound check and wilding out. Like, I don't understand why we needed to see that full sound check like that. But yeah, you guys, so I am going to go to the doctor today and hopefully get some answers. Hopefully finally get some kind of medication to help me with what's been going on, because y'all, I've been suffering for 2 weeks with no meds. So I just been having to like thug it out. So I am feeling good. I'm not feeling 100%, but I'm feeling good. So I'm hoping that this means I could just get back into my regular routine and filming everything and just, yeah, I mean, I want to film a recap for Mean Girls season 2. That just started on Now TV. So maybe I could film that tomorrow or maybe later tonight when I get back from the doctors. But yes, you guys, thank y'all so much for the support. Thank you everybody who's been praying for me. Thank you to everyone who's been understanding, y'all. Like, this has been a crazy 2 weeks. I've been doing nothing but suffering and crying and just really trying to get better. So yeah, I'll try to update you guys on what happens when I leave from the doctor and like let y'all know if I'm okay. I won't go into details about what's going on, but I will just be like, y'all, I'm okay, you know. So yes, you guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching. I love y'all.